The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Or are you?
Not always. Not always.
Not today.
No. Greg, the BBQ Broker is in the house. Pinch hitting for Mike.
Yep.
Mike, well, it's a little payback, you know. Mike covered my ass for the past 3 weeks or so, and because I couldn't get out of work, and Mike had the opportunity of working today, and he couldn't pass it up, so away we go with it.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's good to be here again.
How was your holidays?
It's awesome.
Nice.
Fast. They go by so fast.
Oh, it goes by wicked fast.
As you know, I decorate my house like Clock W, right?
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I do. And it's like a landing strip from space.
Oh, nice.
Santa has to see it, obviously.
Oh, it has to, yeah.
He sees my house usually first in the neighborhood. My kids are happy with that, you know. And then next thing you know, I spend 12 hours putting the lights up, and then it's time to take them down.
We set up Christmas, I don't know, the beginning of November, because I was having the knee surgery, so that weekend I could still walk and carry everything, you know. We took full advantage. So we went up we took everything down yesterday. You know, it took a weekend to put it up.
Yep.
I swear to God, it took maybe an hour and a half tops, and it was all done, put away.
My tree's already gone and everything.
Like it was never even happened.
My wife would put away the tree Christmas Day if I let her. She can't wait to get everything down. I like to keep it up until New Year's.
Yeah.
I feel like it's bad luck.
Yeah, well, normally we keep it up and take everything down New Year's Day. But, you know, it's been up for a while.
Yeah.
You know, it ran its course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how you been, brother?
Good, man. Good. Things are good. You know, we got some exciting stuff. Can I just give a shout out to my boys real quick?
Do it up, brother.
NEP, K. Yor, Crawdaddy, Phil West, BK, all the boys over there.
All the boys.
Those guys, right? You know, this page has been incredible to me over this past year. First of all, I joined last maybe 14, 15 months ago. It's 1,200 people. We have over 2,000 now.
2,000, yeah. I think
brothers and sisters.
You know, it was 2,300 maybe last time I saw. You know, I could be wrong. It was like a week or so ago.
Brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah.
Community of just awesomeness. It's my favorite page by far.
Not for nothing. You know.
You know what I'm saying? Right
there.
Here? Represent.
Right there, because not for nothing. This wouldn't, if it wasn't for New England Pitmasters, this wouldn't be going on.
Because you guys founded this in the garage or something, right?
Yeah, we all joined the page. We're hanging around, and it just popped from there. Mm-hmm. You know, it got everybody together, and reconnected and connected. And,
Yep.
You know, so away we go. So a huge shout out to there. And speaking of New England Pitmasters, we also want to do a quick shout out to Crawdaddy, Chris's dad, Mike Crawford, who is going through some health issues. Yeah. And which is terrible to hear.
Absolutely.
But he's a Texas boy.
He is.
So he's fighting it tooth and nail, and Mike, if you're listening or watching, thoughts and prayers to you, brother.
Absolutely.
Stay strong. You got this. You're going to kick this ass.
Absolutely.
So, asking all the members of New England Pitmasters, Pit Life BBQ, and everybody else we're affiliated with, send Mike your thoughts and prayers, and, we're all in this battle with you, brother. So, stay strong. You got it.
You're not there alone. We're all with you guys, and Chris and his family, and Tracy and everyone. So
absolutely,
love those
absolutely.
Guys.
It's one big family. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then these are going to become a collector's item.
So we have a new logo. I mean, as you know, we have a new logo.
Yeah.
It's been fluffed and buffed, so to speak. I love it.
It's awesome.
It's badass.
It is. Oh, it's
raw. It's barbecue. It's a little bit of Texas. It's
a little bit of grit.
A little bit of Red Sox. You notice? I think the lettering is the Red Sox font.
Similar, yeah.
So that's the New England part.
The New England part of it, yeah.
Which is badass. It all ties together. So we made a patch, and we're doing patches on hats and on shirts, hoodies. I got a beanie coming because bald guys and beanies go together like peanut butter and jelly. It's just the way it is.
I'm bald. Hats are my life.
I mean, hats are my life too. You're going to keep the dome warm.
That's it. It gets cold out there.
But beanies are good. Beanies go great on bald guys.
Oh, yeah.
Fits like a glove.
It's perfect.
Not OJ's glove, but a glove.
But they do fit better they don't fit well the day you shave.
No, because they slide
Everything slides off.
The reservoir tip.
It goes right up. It's the day after. That's when you put the beanie back on because you're getting a little growth and you're getting some traction.
It's like Velcro. At that point, it's like Velcro. It just sticks.
Oh, absolutely.
If I know there's going to be a snowstorm the next day, I'll shave the day before so my hat will stay on better while I shovel and snowblow.
Absolutely.
True story out there. True story.
Speaking of true stories, I was speaking with someone last night that might rhyme with you.
Oh, yeah?
Tell me about this 500-gallon propane tank.
Oh, man. So, a friend of mine, Ed Lefebvre, from the page. I introduced him to the page, but I know him from the 908 Smoke Lounge at the Elks in Woburn. And he said to me, we did the smoke together in September. And the what the heck? Swine. What am I thinking? The Smoking Swine.
Smoking Swine.
That's what we did, the Smoking Swine.
The 908
at the 908 Cigar Lounge. And he said to me, I want to, if I could just get my hands on a propane tank, then I can mod it into a smoker, like an offset smoker. Or reverse flow, whatever we decide to do. And I said, I might have dibs on one of those. He goes, how the hell are you going to get one of those? Well, my in-laws are really good friends with the guys who own Eastern Propane.
Yep.
I know the head of sales, so I gave him a call. I said, is there any way you could find me a 500-gallon propane tank? He laughed. He's like, yeah, when? We have a tank. We have a whole tank farm. And some get recycled and some we use again. And the ones that get recycled, I can just grab and...
So they test them, and if they can't be reused...
If they can't be reused, they go
get the scrap pile.
Cut up as scrap metal. But they're still perfectly good for a Texas-style offset smoker.
Oh, yeah.
Still perfectly good for that. So it's getting shipped up here to Danvers, and we're going to go look at it at the end of this week. See if it's 9 feet long.
That's what I was going to say. 500-gallon propane tank's got to be 9 feet.
A typical 500-gallon propane tank is 10 feet long, and they call it 36 inches in diameter, which is really 38 inches in diameter. Okay? The one we're getting is an older style, so it's actually 9 feet long, so a little bit shorter, but it's 42 inches in diameter, which means you can most likely get that third shelf system in there.
Oh yeah.
So you could do a lot. You could do a lot of meat in this thing.
Because
so it's coming soon, and then it's going to be delivered to a warehouse near you.
That's
and then I don't know, whenever it's done, we're going to have it. We're going to share it basically, and I'll have access to it whenever I want. And where we're going to store it is going to be a mystery.
Nice.
No one's going to know where. It'll be in Massachusetts for sure.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, but it
doesn't fit in my garage.
No, it's not going to fit in most garages at this point.
But how cool is this going to be? Like, when we want to have a party.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like an NEP. We'll talk about
because I had brought up a couple months ago.
Yep.
Get it. At least to start. Get the admins of the page together.
Yep.
And do something and all cook together.
And I also want to do competitions too. So we want to do a big, huge NEP party and get a lot of the people that we talk to, on the page and meet them in person. It was great meeting a lot of those guys in person during the Masons event last June. So we want to meet more, and then we also want to do some competitions together. So having access to a smoker of that caliber,
absolutely,
will be insane.
I'm going out here.
Insanely fun, right? How much fun is that?
Probably barbecue with this lighter. That's a torch there.
Definitely light your chimney with it.
Oh, anyway. Oh yeah, that's gonna that you're gonna have to take pictures of the whole process.
Let's talk about fire management
Start
for
to
a second.
finish. Okay.
When you have an offset, right?
Correct.
Let's say you're doing a brisket cook for 12 hours, 10, 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ever adding new charcoal to the firebox throughout the cook? Dun, dun, dun.
Depends. Depends on what I have. If I have regular, what the hell you want to call it? Logs or wood. If I'm using that, I just keep throwing that on.
Logs.
If I'm dealing with chunks,
full logs.
Full logs.
If you're doing chunks, then
if I'm doing chunks, then I'll
you need
add
it because they burn up quick.
Yeah, I'll add charcoal.
Oh
yeah. I'll usually start 2 chimneys to start.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, we're talking about backyard smokers right now, not a 500-gallon propane tank smoker, which you're throwing in, full sticks, not quarter sticks or whatever.
Yeah,
you're throwing full-size splits in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But these, so what I've done, the guy behind me chopped down his cherry tree, and guess who got the wood?
Lucky
bastard!
I'm
so excited. So I've been chopping it, and I've been putting it in my shed. Mm-hmm. Now it's a wood shed. It's going to season that cherry. But I got a nice stump out of it. A chopping stump.
Oh, there you go.
And I bought myself a splitting axe. Oh, I did. You better axe somebody because I'm splitting wood. I'm splitting would hardcore.
Nice.
And I love it. So I'm getting, the regular firewood
you did a video the other day.
I did just a quick one. Yeah. It's like a silly one,
That's all right.
But, I get the firewood that I get from the willow tree in Wakefield. He gets this kiln-dried firewood, so it's ready to go, split up. But the splits are way too big for our little fireboxes. Mm-hmm. And, but when those are split into 3, now they're thinner. And even though they're longer, they still work because they're thinner. You can manage the fire still around 275, 300. But I can get it down under 300. I'm okay with that on my offset. But if you want to get a Mitasar and get crazy, then you can split those in half. But but anyway, so I get the stump, and that guy gets a mix of oak, ash, and maple. Do you know what ash is at all? It's so everywhere, but no one knows what it is.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with. I've never used it.
So my research says it's a mix of hickory and oak. Hickory and oak.
Oh, it's a hybrid.
It's like a hybrid. So we get a lot of ash, maple, and oak. And then I use that, and then now I split it with cherry wood that I have. I also got my hands on some apple wood. Yep. A friend that just chopped down an apple tree. So I'm like going around trying to find random woods that I can let season in my new wood shed.
Oh, that's what it's there for.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Fun times.
Always.
I mean, I love the green egg, set it, forget it type of thing. But I'll tell you, if I'm up, I want to manage a fire.
That's it.
I just do. I just want to manage. I want to go out every half an hour. I know it sounds silly, but I want to go out every half an hour with a shovel. I want to toke the fire and throw another log in.
That's it.
And make my own coals. Because I never add new chimneys to my long cooks. I charcoal basket, you almost have to.
Yeah.
I don't want a charcoal basket. I bought one and I took it out. I don't want a charcoal basket anymore. Especially in those big daddies. 500-gallon ones. I don't like charcoal baskets.
Oh, no.
Then you have to add charcoal. It just calls for charcoal. You can't just throw big splits in there. They don't catch.
Yeah.
So, poke the fire.
That's it. Which is part of the whole process, too.
I love that process. You don't have to love that process to love barbecue. Let's be clear. There's a lot of different smoking devices out there that you can smoke out of that doesn't require that. Mm-hmm. Pellets, for example, which are great, and they produce a great product. It's not just the cooking process. The process, as you know, it starts by picking out the meat. Did you see the post I made? It was almost like a love novel. I wrote about that brisket, the Love at First Sight brisket that I got 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
At my company party.
Oh, I was dying.
You gotta understand. I'm at Restaurant Depot. I walk around the aisle, and there it is. I walk around, I see the briskets, and this one's just sitting on top. It was the perfect shape. Had a nice thick flat on it. It was just perfect. I looked at it, I was like, if that's a 15-pound brisket, it's meant to be. If I pick that thing up and it passes the droop test, pick it up in the middle, you want it bendable.
Yeah.
Right? I picked it up, bendable. I looked at it, it was 14.98. It was like perfect. I was like, do I even look through the 20 more briskets that I have here?
Nope.
Or do I just go with this one? Is it really, can you have love at first sight with a brisket?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
I did.
Time is flying.
How does that happen so fast?
It comes quick.
We have some exciting news.
We
So we have a
do.
surprise.
We do.
We have a surprise next half.
But we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
See you guys.
Attention cigar smokers, or even friends of a cigar smoker. If you're looking to relax with a nice premium cigar or looking for a great gift for a cigar smoker, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Our friends at twoguyscigars.com have created the Cigar of the Month Club. For just $24.99 per month, you or your friend will receive 4 different premium handmade cigars every month, and shipping and handling is included. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and go to the Cigar of the Month Club. You can stop anytime because there's no contract, but you won't because this is a tremendous deal for our listeners. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and click the Cigar of the Month Club. At the same time, if you want to learn about the cigars you receive each month, you can smoke along with them on their own podcast called The Cigar Authority. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice premium cigar from our friends at twoguyscigars.com.
That's his name. Yeah, Charlie Baker. That's his YouTube page, Pickles Barbecue. And we are back. Yeah, you're going to need those.
Hi.
There you go.
I'm still new at this.
That's all right. That's all right. So, yeah, it's been a... Ooh, my mic moved. It's been a hell of a year.
Yeah.
You know, and lots of topics, a lot of fun doing this. A lot of great guests through the year. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to take a minute or two and, quick shout out to all the guests throughout the year. And please, folks, I apologize if I miss anybody. It's not on purpose. We've had a ton.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I started making the list. I go, we've had a ton of guests. So not in any specific order. Thank you. Junior Urias, Robbie Royal, Ray Sheehan, Dan Wright, Steve Ray of the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show, Casey Bard of Tacticalory Seasoning Company, CJ from Cooking with CJ, Kent from Daddy Dutch Barbecue, Chef Johnny from Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine, Steve Coddington, Richie from Gator Pits, Ian Hemming from Custom Cutting Boards, RS.com, Cindy Lou from the Big Pig Jig, Heath Riles, my man C-Mac, Craig McPherson from the Blackstone Boys, Sean Hopkins from Hoppy's Cantina, Heath Riles, Vic Clevenger, Mick and Kim Stanfield, great people, from BBQ'd. Kel Phelps from National Barbecue News. Jonathan Carney from La Flor Dominicana Cigars. We did a great show with dry age.
I think I saw that one.
Ribeyes, yeah. We brought in a couple 50-day dry age.
Oh.
Did them right on the back on the skillets. And, it was fantastic. Oli Sprague, one of our originals from down under Australia. He does hooked up with a barbecue team down there, and really great guy, guy. Sean Callanan with the Watchman Stove, former a teacher of mine back in the day. He came on with that. Dan Bosworth from Big Dan's Barbecue out of Pennsylvania. And like I said, folks, if I missed anybody, Johnny, wasn't on purpose.
Did you get the bacon guy? The bacon.
Yes.
You get the kettle pizza
bacon
guy?
book.
The bacon book. That was
Mick.
Oh, that was Mick.
Mick Stanfield.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, I didn't want. I'm going to butcher the name.
We can't pronounce his name anyway, right?
I don't think so. Wasn't his name Ian also? I'm not even going to attempt the last name.
What was it? Was it the Bacon Bible or was it something else? No.
Big book of
Big book,
Big Book of Bacon.
I don't know. I'll work on
I'll
that
work
while
on
you
it.
keep going.
But yeah, all the guests, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy schedules, on a Tuesday, 5 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon.
Hey, hold on a second. We got to give you and Mike shout outs for taking time out of your busy afternoons on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Come out here and consistently put out the show.
That's
You
it.
guys are faithful
Consistency
to it.
is every week. You got to put it out.
You guys are faithful to it, and you guys commit to it. You're committed, and you guys come on here every single week. So thank you guys for doing the show because, man, I think it's a great show.
Yeah, and then I know for a fact, other than bacon, I'm missing somebody.
BBQ Broker.
I'm missing somebody. Oh, yes, you. Thank you, my brother. And also, I got to thank these two clowns over here in the audience because they've made a couple appearances, Holly and JJ. Thank you guys for jumping in here and there when we needed you.
I watched one of the most recent one with the.
The eggnog challenge.
I love JJ's hat was like flopping around
dancing
during the whole show.
Johnny, the bacon expert was Alan Ungstrom.
Alan Ungstrom, that's right, out of Denmark.
He's a baconista.
Baconista.
Hey, I think I follow that guy on Insta.
Oh,
I think I follow
what
him on
he's
Insta.
doing with bacon is crazy. And then there is one last shout out who is not here. My partner Mike. I got to thank you, brother. Obviously we make a great team. Can't thank you enough too for helping us out, and all the pages, New England Pitmasters.
You guys got if anyone out there is not a member, check out the page.
Check out the page. There's so
Pitmasters,
many other groups. Barbecue Beer Bosses,
Cigar Militia,
everybody.
Kevin and those guys over there.
It's all the pages. They're not even cigar related, not even necessarily barbecue related, but
barbecue or cigars.
It's all
a lot of stuff
support.
that we follow.
Thank you guys so much for everything.
Awesome.
And we keep this going every week. And like I said, I'm really lack of words can describe it, that the growth we've had over the past year, and within the states and the different groups, but even worldwide. Oli spreading the word in Australia. Australia is our second largest market.
Isn't that incredible?
It's crazy. Then Ryan,
but because they have a big barbecue following and
huge down in Australia,
barbecue nation down there.
Yeah, and then Ryan Guinea getting everything going in the UK, spreading the word. And
have you ever heard of anyone sous videing brisket?
Yes.
There's a place in Australia that sous vides their brisket, and then they reverse smoke it. And it looks incredible.
Yeah.
It's just not something I would ever think of doing.
Because that's
and the bags they use are like,
oh yeah, that's
the things they put them in. But it's incredible. I just want to Australia, pretty creative out there. Some nice. They got a lot of great. I follow some barbecue teams on Instagram, and they follow me from Australia.
Yeah, it's great. Awesome. It's really blowing up there between there and New Zealand also.
Crazy, right?
But I'm really blown away by the following and the comments and the support that everyone's getting given, and I can't thank yous all enough. Love yous all. Your brothers and sisters to us. This is one big barbecue family, and I just hope that we can keep it going, up to the level that, this deserves. And, also, more people, contact us, about coming on, and, the different groups especially. And, I'm getting long-winded. Thank you guys enough. And also, one more last final. My wife, Claudia, she puts up with my shit on a daily basis, and tried to go low-key Christmas this year, because we're looking to buy in the spring. And lo and behold, I wound up with, I don't know, 30 different bottles of rubs, sauces, seasonings, and
I saw that.
I saw it, yeah.
you know,
That looks good. That looked really good, actually.
Killer Hogs, Malcolm Reed, Heath Riles,
love Malcolm Reed.
Swine Life, Mississippi Grind,
Yep.
Ray Sheehan's Barbecue Buddha, Dan Wright's, Uncle Steve Shake. You know, there's so much in there. I had to go out and buy another tote so I have a place to keep everything because I've officially ran out of
room.
I
have 3 bins
to put it.
3 barbecue bins.
So that's what I went out
pantry.
to Home Depot, and oh my God, I was like a little girl. I was going, feeling each bin and which one's more sturdy and tougher, and the toughest one I could get.
Strongest bottoms.
Exactly. Keep all the barbecue stuff in one spot, organize that. Because, Claudia, she's a saint when it comes to, because I got barbecue shit everywhere.
Yep.
Johnny, I hate to bring it up, but weren't you and Mike supposed to have some kind of rematch?
We were supposed to have a rematch, but no. Unfortunately, he's not here to do it.
Do you think he was afraid?
Oh, I know he's running scared.
Yeah.
I know he's running scared.
I mean, I didn't want to let the fans down, personally.
What I was going to do, but I decided against it, was I was going to stop off, get a junior beef,
right?
Just dump it down my throat and be done with it and call it disqualification.
Right.
I win.
Junior, you don't even have to chew.
You didn't have to chew. Just roll that up. That's like one of the munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts.
Crush it in your fist
put it in the corner like a dip.
Little pinch between your cheek and gum.
That's it.
It's like a slider.
Exactly.
Roast beef slider.
But I was going to do that, but I'm like, no, that's not. That's not fair. But so there will be no roast beef challenge being held today. I know people were looking forward to it, and I was looking forward to spanking them again. Having them call me daddy or something. But
are you sure there's not going to be a roast beef challenge today?
No, there's nothing going to be.
Well, I didn't want to let your fans down.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ!
I think he's got a bag of beef.
He has a bag of beef.
I don't want to let the fans down.
God damn it!
So I happened to stop off at Anthony's. Roast beef for a 3-way super on an onion roll. You got a time to do this?
Oh, well, it's going to be quick, right?
Who wants to say go?
We're going to do this.
Well, I got a bell I'm going to ring.
We got a bell. Okay, Ed, hit the bell and the timer. And okay.
All right.
I'm going to have to lose it.
Ready?
I'm losing these.
Say when.
Well, when you hear the bell, it's
Happy New Year, everybody. Cheers.
Oh, there's a lot of chewing involved in this one. It's not quite as easy as the eggnog sliding down. I mean, I think the eggnog will leave you feeling a little more nauseous than that sandwich might. Johnny's got his chew going. He's looking concentrated. Mm-hmm. BBQ Broker, though, is in this match. There's no doubt. What do you got, about a third of that gone, Johnny?
I'm sliding out the back.
Yep. There is that problem. It's a messy sandwich. I mean, full of delicious mess, no doubt. So now, what's that? That's got the sauce, the mayo, the cheese on there. You got cheese on there? Yep. 3-way. I get the hand signals. Now, see, Johnny can't even be talking trash. He's concentrating. Would have been interesting to get a weight on those sandwiches before the match. It's a pretty heavy sandwich. I think in real life, Johnny probably would only eat 2 of them for dinner. I don't think he'd go for a third in normal world. All right, hold them up to show us your progress. Oh, Johnny's working the edges. He's a neat eater for such a voracious appetite. Now, I don't know.
Me laughter under.
I don't know if we have to do the final confirmation of a disgusting open mouth to make sure it's all been swallowed. Johnny's only got maybe one big bite left there. Oh, he'll get to it. All right. We're not going to let him get away with any cheating, that's for sure. He feels confident now, shoving that last bit of bread in there. That's a nice onion roll. Mm-hmm. Really adds some flavor to it. Now, Johnny, what do you got, a pile of beef there? Pile of sloppy beef?
Got a shot of roast beef.
Yeah, you barely have to even chew that one, I would say, but no choking allowed. He's doing a final chew. All right, we're waiting for the final swallow. He's still chomping.
I tried.
Yeah, I think you hung in there pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Still champion. That was an admirable effort, though.
Happy New Year, my man.
And there you are.
All right.
Back.
Well, I tried. I had, honestly,
Pretty good.
probably 3 bites
That's a
left.
3-bite, huh?
I had 3 bites left. If you weren't such a crazy bastard.
Hey, you think I got this big from eating salads?
Hey, we had lunch at least.
Yeah,
It is lunchtime.
we did. It is perfect timing, actually.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for having me again. And thank you, my man.
My man, a pleasure. Thank you so much. Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us, as always. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. All our previous episodes are right there at your fingertips. And like always, please like, rate, subscribe, and review. Like I said before, I can't thank you enough.
How's your agita? How's your agita?
It's coming.
From eating
I can't thank you enough for, the year, a little over a year we've been doing this. You guys are the best, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I speak for Mike also. Thank you guys. Thank everybody who supports us, all the pages. Too many to describe. You guys are the best. Like I said, one
Obviously,
check out New England Pitmasters.
Yep.
We're all admins on that also.
Yep, great page.
Great page, great community.
Shout out to all my boys, all my brothers and sisters.
Please have a happy, safe New Year. If you're going out tonight, be smart. Those charges that come with being stupid can really hinder your barbecue. Uber it, or do what I do. I'm a professional.
Stay home.
Stay home. Stay home. I sound like my father. It's amateur night. There's nothing good out there after midnight for you. Stay home. Get some food.
I get roast beef in my teeth.
Three Stooges marathon, and it's a hell of a night. But Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, guys.
Thank you so much. Until next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.